Speaking of the worst instincts, so this made the news on Twitter and the internet in general. Callis and Takeshita come out for an interview with Renee Moxley Good.
Takeshita.
Him too. And they give Sammy Guevara the big introduction. And he comes out dressed as Danny Bag. And then Don says, we were in Tokyo last week and found Kota Ibushi at his dojo. Well, what they also found was an amazing ability to not even remotely pretend that their shit is in any way real, because not only was this was one of the fakest things I've ever seen, but this is what made, remember the promo, that the little teaser that Don Callis and our friend Take did when we're in Tokyo and we're looking for Kota Ibushi, where they find him here. Kenny Olivier was the one that was shooting it with his iPhone. There's a picture on the internet of Kenny holding the phone up, shooting the promo with his mortal enemies, talking about going to find his best friend and fucking do mayhem. And they're in the middle of a crowded street in Tokyo. And the only thing why it didn't really break kayfabe there, it just the picture did here, was because nobody on the fucking general street in Tokyo or anywhere else knows who any of these fucking people are. But one guy took a fucking picture and spreads it around the fucking world. But it's what a do-it-yourself goddamn. Hey, in Smoky Mountain Wrestling, when I was running the camera, there was no fucking people around. So anyway, they found Kota at his dojo, which was a plywood room barely big enough for a ring to be stuck in it. Why were the walls plywood? They can't afford drywall in Japan? Plywood's more expensive than drywall.
Maybe that's why they want it. Maybe they want something other than drywall.
Well, it looked like shit. It looked like they were wrestling in a goddamn birdhouse. But anyway, they do a fake shoot angle where they beat up the random guy that's there that's not Kota Ibushi. And then that means that Kota rolls in. And then they did. What were they trying to do here? Is it fake fighting? Is it fake grappling? How was this supposed to look? It neither looked real nor like what you would do in a fight. It was an odd hybrid of grappling, sparring, and whatever. And then every once in a while, Kota would some reason turn his back on him so they could take over on him. Like you do that regularly in a fight. This guy's still on me, but I'm going to turn around and check on the guy that's down. And then they finally hit him with a fake dumbbell, a fake shot in the fucking head, and got some more fake heat. Did I mention this all looked fake? How fake did it look to you?
I mean, it looked ridiculous. I mean, I don't know what else to say. It was obviously shot on an iPhone. Even before the Kenny Omega photo came out, it was clearly shot on an iPhone. You can tell by the quality of it.
It would, I'm not going for quality. It should look grainy. It's not an official television production. But what they're shooting should not look phony.
The other thing is, did Tony Khan pay for these three guys to fly to Tokyo just to shoot this angle?
It would have been cheaper to bring Kota over here and stick him in a goddamn Planet Fitness, wouldn't it?
Well, I mean, it's a great angle to do if it'll actually draw you some money. Is that angle the week of the pay-per-view worth anything? Does it actually increase any buys, even if you're a fan of theirs?
No. If you like the people in this deal, you're already going to buy the pay-per-view, and seeing this not look good, it would not tip you in that favor if you weren't. So and then, Sammy did the promo about Jericho holding him back, and that was that thing. And briefly moving on,